Hello, everyone here. A very good evening, Amituofo. I'm Xinchuan. This evening, I've been given an opportunity to talk about myself and my encounter with the Pure Land Dharma. I'm a Chinese, born, educated, worked, and retired in Malaysia. I have 2 grands to keep me busy, helping them with their school homework and do tuition with them. Although I'm a Chinese, I cannot read Chinese at all. Luckily, I can understand simple Mandarin because I used to watch Mandarin shows when I was young. Now I'm learning some Chinese characters relating to Pure Land Dharma with the help of Google. My parents were born in China, and they came to Malaysia with no spiritual practice. It was only in the late 1950s that my father met the founder of a temple in Singapore. That temple propagates ethics of Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism. So the temple has 3 big statues of Shakyamuni Buddha in the middle, and Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, to his left, and Confucius, the founder of Confucianism, to his right. In front of Shakyamuni Buddha, there is Bodhisattva, Avalokitesvara, Guanyin. My parents would travel to the temple in Singapore once a week in the evening to learn the sutras, mantras, and practice meditation. One day, my father brought a little statue of Guanyin home. I was a little girl then. So every morning, my parents offered joss sticks and bow to Guanyin. So in later years, they offered joss stick candles, and they recite sutras and mantras like the Heart Sutra, Xing Ting, Diamond Sutra, Jing Gang Jing, the Great Compassionate Mantra, which is we call the Da Bei Zhou. They were all in Chinese, but luckily my mother later taught me to recite the Da Bei Zhou, and I would often recite the mantra, the Da Bei Zhou, in front of Guanyin, thanks to my mother. I've been doing that since then for a long, long time. Then a few years ago, the Singapore temple introduced Pure Land Dharma to the devotees. When I was informed, I jumped with joy. I did not know why. I was so happy. I remember saying to myself, oh, that is what I've been looking for. And after that, I would kneel in front of Guanyin statue every morning and evening instead of reciting the Great Compassionate Mantra. But now I still once a while, I will also do the reciting of the mantra and then do the kneel. As I'm not tech savvy, I only possess a handphone. So I surf the internet for Pure Land Dharma on my handphone. I chance on Master Ting Hong's Dharma talk on Infinite Life Sutra. Master Ting Hong is a follower of Master Ching Kung. As the Dharma talk was in Mandarin Chinese and have limited understanding of the language, I still continued. A 5% understanding is better than nothing. Then middle of last year, that was due to the COVID pandemic, the Singapore temple started their Pure Land Dharma talk online, which is in Mandarin Chinese. Of course, as a devotee, I listened to the Dharma talk. Then in October, while surfing the internet, Jia Wen's face suddenly popped up on my handphone screen. She was talking about her stay in a temple in China. She mentioned Pure Land Buddhism, Master Ren Shan, and Master Ching Kung. I was attracted to the video because she spoke in English. So immediately I shared the video with my English-speaking friends, and one of them messaged to thank me for sharing, and she said I would share the video to her English-speaking friends. So everybody was so excited. The rest is history as to how I'm on this land for Zoom. Now I benefited greatly from Jia Wen's Pure Land Dharma and has a better understanding of the Pure Land. I trust most of the participants will feel the same. Thank you, Jia Wen. I have incorporated Nianfo into my life, before, after bed, in the shower, in the kitchen, in the garden, and even while eating. This constant mindfulness of Amituofo has changed me to quite an extent. I suppose Ninfo has helped to remove some of my karmic obstacles. Nowadays, I'm not too upset. If people criticize me, I'm more calm and I can clarify the situation, and this leads me to have a more harmonious life. But I have a strong tendency to spread the Ninfo message to people I come across. I strongly feel I have this duty. I will continue to spread this Ninfo message till my last breath. Jiawen, actually, I want to share. Can I share 2 questions that my 2 grands posed to me now? Is it okay?
Of course. We have.
Okay, yeah. The little girl, the small girl, asked me why you listen to Jiawen's Jie's talk. So I told her that, because I want to go to Amituofo Pure Land to further my studies. I want to obtain my doctorate there. That means to gain Buddhahood, so I can help more people. Since I've time here, I make use of the time to study the basics. So when I go to Pure Land, I can start from high school. So I will take lesser time to graduate. Now, if not, I start from nursery school like you, then I'll take a long time to graduate. And then the boy, the older one, started asking me, why you pray to ancestors? Then I said, praying and honoring ancestors is an expression of gratitude to them. From ancestors, I had this physical body, this body to learn the Buddha Dharma. Just like when we pray to or honor Shakyamuni Buddha, we are expressing our gratitude to Shakyamuni Buddha for being a teacher of Buddha Dharma. It was Shakyamuni Buddha who told us that there is Amituofo Pure Land, and we need to gain rebirth there. So that's my 2 stories. My 2 little grands asked me those 2 questions, which I think I find interesting. So I want to share with you all here. That's about all I need to say today. So do you all have any questions? I'm prepared to answer here.
Well, I'm so touched by your sharing. I wish you really give
from my heart. It's from my heart. It's from my heart.
You don't even need to say it's from your heart. We all feel so strongly. This is just from your heart. And my question is, did you write this? Did you also write this? Because I heard you flip through papers.
Yes, because I made notes. Because I was afraid that, I don't have enough time. So I don't know what to say. So I just made notes, here and there. So I will read little passages. I write, yes. But I'm not prepared a full text, but it's just I made notes. And from there, I read, certain parts. Yes, correct. I have an idea what I'm going to say. Yes.
Just a request. Yes. Maybe we will need it to convert into full text. Like actually for all the people who have shared in our Ninfo sharing circle, I think all of us have really benefited so much from all of your sharing. And in the future, we're going to have the website maybe very soon. And then we can post it on the website as like a blog article. And also the audio file, of course. I think lots of people will benefit from this. And also as a podcast, but also as full text as words. Yeah, in words, if you can. Yeah.
Then how do you want me to do it then?
Maybe you just write it properly as a post, a blog post, and then you can send to me, like in a Word document, if you can.
Let's see. Let me try. Let me try. Oh, my goodness, I have a problem with this because I only have my handphone here. That's all I have. Let me see how I do it.
So you don't have a computer?
No, I don't.
Or you can.
I don't. I just.
You can type and send it as a long message to me on Facebook if you like. Yeah.
Wow, that's very long, Let me see how I manage. I'll see how I manage, and I'll see how I manage. I'll try and do it. But at least what you say, that what I write, I get across to you. That's all. I'll try. I find a method of doing it in my own way. In my own way. Okay, it's okay. I'll try. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Amitabha.
Thank you, Xinchuan. Amituofo.
Okay. Amitabha, thank you for listening too.
So just want to open up the floor to the rest. Is there any question or any feedbacks you guys want to say?
Any questions from you all? I'm prepared to answer.
So, are your grandchildren now Nianfo with you? Are they practicing with you?
Oh, they don't. They don't. They are the little naughty kids anyway. They like to ask questions. That's all. But then I made them. I told them that I've been telling them you must Nianfo. Before at least you go to bed. Before you go to bed, you recite 10 times. When you wake up in the morning, you recite 10 times. That's not a lot to ask. So they say, oh yeah, we do that because it's easy. When you tell them a lot, then they won't listen. So nowadays kids are not easy. They're really not easy. Not a joke, but because I Nianfo, I really can, I can, as I said, after Nianfo, I really can manage. If not, if I was before, I would have lost my temper on them. But they're really different. The kids nowadays are very different. It's really a task. But I do my best. I do incorporate. I try to, I introduce about Pure Land Amituofo. So they get very interested. They will ask me questions. Once in a while, when we take dinner, he'll pose me questions. He'll ask me a lot of things. I don't know what they want to ask. Anytime they will direct question and have to answer. Yeah, to that level that they can understand, But I asked them to Nianfo, yes. They say they do, and I hope so. But they do. They once in a while you can hear them say, thank you, Amitabha. So the Amitabha is like very convenient. It's very easy for them.
Yeah, that's so adorable when they say good night, Amitabha.
Yeah, they enjoy. They enjoy saying Amitabha. Well, because we have a statue, Guanyin statue, so he always see me praying there. And I always turn on the Amitabha chant when I put joysticks, and so they're so used to listening. So, it's already in them. And the young one told me the other day, did you turn on the Amitabha chant? I said, no. What do you hear? No, I can hear. It's in my mind. It's singing. It's in. I cannot stop. See, so it is already in her.
That's great.
Thank you. You all can continue. Yeah.
Xinchuan, just curious, how old is the grandkids?
Oh, the young one is in nursery. She's 6, and the other one is primary 4.
Okay.
10. So I've been looking after him since he was a baby. So almost 10 years already, since young. In fact, I taught them the Da Bei Zhou, and they can do the Da Bei Zhou. They can recite the Da Bei Zhou. The boy, off by heart. If you pick very fast the Da Bei Zhou, he can. And I still can, of course. After my mother made me do it so long, I can do it. Like once a while, I still do it. I still chant the Da Bei Zhou in front of Guanyin. Kelvin, any more questions? Kelvin, are you in KL or Yongping? Sorry, I'm asking.
No,
I'm
no
asking
worries.
personal question.
It's okay. I'm in Klang actually.
Or Klang. So, but your parents are in Yongping, is it?
Yes, my hometown is in Yongping, Johor.
So you hardly come back in Johor.
I hardly come back now.
I am in Johor Bahru, so it's just a causeway from Singapore.
Oh, okay.
But I can't go to Singapore. I cannot go to Singapore now, with the pandemic. Oh yes, this morning I just had my second dose of the Sinovac vaccine at the hospital, and I was turning on this Zoom, and then it was very soft in the hospital. But sometimes some people turn around and they heard they heard the Amitabha chanting. It was in the hospital. I had my second dose today. It's very bad, now it's quite bad in Johor. In fact, I'm in the red zone. Where I stay is the red zone area. So I hardly go out nowadays. It's quite dangerous. But what can we do? So Nianfo, but I also Nian Guanyin Pusa now, especially with this type of situation. I Nian Guanyin Pusa too. Guanyin and Amituofo. Okay. Any more questions, Kevin?
Is there any more question from anyone? Okay, I think first of all, before there's any question, I just want to say this. Thank you, Xinchuan, for your sharing. Definitely, I was so happy when I was listening to your sharing because I found there's quite similarity actually. Because I'm also a Chinese, but I'm not Chinese educated since young, so I don't know Chinese. So so I'm also picking up Chinese now to understand the sutra better, hopefully.
Yeah, correct. With the Google, isn't it?
With
So
the
each word
Google,
I don't
yes.
know, I type the Google and I see what's the word. Struggling. Struggling with
It's really tough at this age to start picking up Chinese now.
Yeah. I'm not young, I'm not young, but I don't know. But if I'm given more time in this world, I really want to spread this Nianfo. Actually, whoever I meet, I like to tell them about Nianfo. Somehow other will incorporate something there. I have a tendency, I will incorporate the message of Nianfo. I just have that duty. It seems that it's my duty to tell people Nianfo. I have that.
Great. Your bodhicitta is incredible.
Very strong. If I talk to somebody, like if I don't tell that person to Nianfo, I felt there's something I haven't done. I haven't done my duty. I will incorporate somehow. Depend on what problem she's facing or he's facing. I will incorporate or tell her the Nianfo in her way or his way. That it's easy for him to accept. I will do that. Okay. I felt very happy to do that. I think that's my duty. Okay, Darwin. Thank you.